Welcome to the demo of DCMS tool, a software that can help you manage your dental clinic in an efficient manner. I am Anshul, Marketing Manager of DCMS. I will be your guide through the process of understanding the various modules and the features of DCMS app. We will start from the basics. As you can see, when you visit the DCMS app, you will be greeted with a login screen. The login details are provided by our team when you join DCMS. For the sake of this video, I will use a demo account, so I'll just sign in. Once you are logged in successfully, you are ready to use the software. Let me explain the elements one by one. On the top left, we have some information about the clinic. We have a button to open the navigation panel which contains all the modules that DCMS offers. We will get to these modules in detail one by one. Let's understand the elements of the home screen first. On the top right, we have a profile button which is used to log out or edit the details of your profile as a doctor. Beside the button, we have a welcome message and a notification icon which will provide information about latest appointments and general information about changes in the clinic. The first module that is active by default is the clinic module, which displays the information about your clinic. You can see there are some details available here, like the name, the contact number and the website of the clinic. We can edit the details or delete the records. If I click on edit, you can see that there are multiple fields available to enter the information about your business. We can edit the name of the clinic, set a nickname for quick identification, or add or edit other details as required. Once done, click on the save button. As this is a demo and I haven't changed anything, I'll just click on the back button for now. For multiple business owners, we have an ability to add more clinics and monitor their activity also. Let's move on to the doctor's profile page now. Here you can edit the details of the user who is logged in. We have separate accounts for multiple doctors available, so each doctor can edit their own information. You can add a picture if you like, or change the birth date. Once all the changes are complete, click on the save button to register the changes. Next, we have the patients module. As evident, it is your central database of all the records of your patients. You can edit, delete, or view the medical history of every patient that visits your clinic. You can also export the details of the patients using export to Excel button. Also, the export button is available in every module of DCMS, so you can share the data using Excel sheets. Coming back to the patient module, you can add a new patient using the button in the top right. First, we fill all the details of our patient. For this video, I'll only use the demo patient. You can then proceed to fill the details in the required fields marked with a red star. Then we have the address section. It is not mandatory, but I would recommend adding the email details for proper notifications to the patients. Thereafter, we move to the medical section, which holds the records about any allergies that our patient might be facing or the blood group of the patient. Click on the save button and we are done. So here you can see our newly added demo patient in the records. You can delete a record anytime. The patient will move to the inactive tab. We do not allow permanent deletion of patient records to give you a proper history of every patient that visits your clinic. If they visit you again in the future, you can activate the record again with a single mouse click. No need to go through the files and search for a patient's history. As you can see, the patient is available in the Active tab again. To access the medical records of a patient, we click the I button next to their name. Now I can add the treatment details. You must have noticed this notification. Any action in the clinic is reported to every doctor through the email, but it can be turned off. So to add the treatment, click on this blue button. And we have a treatment record form here. We select the type, the status of the procedure. You can keep a track of payments made, and select from multiple payment modes available. Click on the save and your data is recorded. Now as we can see, there is a generated report about the treatment of the patient. We can now print this as a receipt to share with the patient. We can edit the record if there are any changes required in the data, or we can upload the images of the procedure or the x-rays using the upload x-ray button. We can also check the existing uploaded images or x-rays using the view x-ray record button. Let me show you how this works. So we click on upload and choose the files, and then click on save button. Now as you can see, the image I uploaded is available in the x-ray records. If you want to remove it, select it and click the delete button on the top. Now as you can see, there is no image available again. We can also edit patient's details anytime whenever required. You are in complete control of your data. Moving on to the next module, we have the treatments panel. This is where we store the information about the procedures available in a clinic and their respective prices. The details about the treatment procedures can be edited anytime using the edit button, or you can delete them. However, if a treatment is assigned to a patient, you cannot delete it for obvious reasons. Let me show you how to add a new treatment to your clinic. We click on the add button and a form appears. Here we enter the name of the procedure. We can set a nickname if you like. Mention the price that you charge and the treatment type, which can be one-time or recurring. For recurring treatments, you have to add the frequency, the interval and its type. And then just click on the save button to add it to your record. As you can see, we have our new treatment available here. Now as this treatment isn't assigned to a patient, you can delete it. So when I click on the delete button, it is moved to the inactive tab. Just like patients, we can click on edit and activate option again to access it in the active treatments. Now if I move back to patient record, you can see that this option is already available with all the details. Each different type of procedure is coded with a different color to allow easy access to a particular treatment. If I add another one, it will be more clear how this is working here. I am adding a root canal treatment, which is a recurring procedure. So you can see it automatically fills the details in the form I'll just fill the required fields. Moreover, you can also change the dates using the calendar tool, and when I click on the save button, you can see that all the records of root canal treatment are color coded with the same color. Also, for recurring treatments, the balance of the payments carries over to the next appointment. If I edit the record for a particular appointment, for example, our patient pays some of the amount in a second sitting. So once I save the payment details, the balance will be updated for the following appointments also. And if I move on to the next date, you can see that new values are available here. You can edit the record again once the payments are complete. So there is no need to check your books for the pending payments. DCMS is handling everything smartly and automatically. Moving further to the next module, which is the staff module. So as the name expresses, this module holds the information about the staff members of your clinic. Each member gets a separate ID. So let me demonstrate how that works once we enter all the details about the staff members. Click on Add New Staff. After the personal details, we will now select an email and a password combination which will be their access ID to the DCMS portal. Once I click on the save button, the ID is generated in real time. Here I'll open the new account we just created a few seconds ago in a new browser tab. Simply open the same address app.dcmslite.com and enter the login details. After clicking sign in, the staff portal is opened. There are some changes, let me go through them once. First, we have an attendance option to mark the start and end of a particular shift. Then we have the same navigation pane but with restricted modules and a different leave module. This allows your clinic staff to apply for leaves directly from the software. An employee can directly click on apply leave and fill the form. There are different leave types and we can add a description. Finally, a date picker to select the day or multiple days for your application. Click on save and the main doctor's account will get a new option to apply or reject this application. Here I am moving back to the doctor's account. If I go to the leave module here, you can see that here we have the leave application in the pending panel automatically. You have the option to check all the approved leaves in your clinic, similarly the declined ones also. In the pending pane, if I click on the edit button, we can choose to approve, decline, or leave the application as a pending one. For now, I'll just approve the application. And now, as you can see, the leave is available in the approved section with all the details. Now the employee can also check the status of their application through the same process. Once a doctor approves it, it will be moved to the approved tab. Employees can also access the patient details and manage their treatments. For every change made by a staff member, the clinic owner will get an email notification with complete details. Finally, the attendance marked by every staff member will get reported to the main account. All this information is available in the reports module of the clinic. The reports module also allows you to check the centralized information about your clinic's income and the patients who have visited the clinic. Let me showcase some data from what we have done today in this demo so far. To show particular data, we can simply click on the option in the drop-down menu and select Show. For example, if I select the patient report from the drop-down menu and then click on the Show button, we get a detailed information about different treatments and the number of patients respectively. If I click on the income report and show the details, we get a different table with the earning from different types of procedures so far. With time and data, the reports become more detailed, but as we have a limited time today, I'll move on to the next module, which is medicines. So the medicines module is like an inventory management tool for the clinic. It keeps a track of all the medicines in your stock and allows you to prescribe them to patients. I have added a couple of them for the sake of this demo. We can edit the details of each entry with name, price, current stock, and the expiration date of the current stock. To add a medicine, click on the button on the right hand side and fill in the details in the form. I'll use a random medicine once again for the demo. Please forgive me if they don't make any sense. Now that date picker once again makes things easier to mention. Instead of typing, we can simply select a particular date from the calendar menu. Click on save and we are ready to go. Every entry on DCMS modifies your software experience in real time. So we can check in the Patients tab by prescribing the medicine we just added. Once again, we will add a new record to prescribe the medicine we just added. Fill in the details of the procedure, and now you can see that the new medicine I added is already available in the prescriptions option. Fill in the details about the doses and number of days and click on the save button again. Once again, you can see a similar color appears for the same type of treatments in the Patients tab. The details of the patients can be printed out as a prescription too, with information about how and when to take the medicines. Next up is the notification module, which allows you to turn on or off the email notifications from the DCMS app. Currently, you might have noticed the email notifications arrive instantly whenever any change is made. You can select which notifications you want on the email. You will receive the notifications on the DCMS app, however. Finally, we have the plans tab to change your active plan. I am currently on the top level enterprise plan. You can scroll down to change your plan to any other option at any time. The basic plan is like an essential plan for single clinic owners. It allows you to monitor your regular clinic performance and manage records digitally. It is usually enough for a clinic with a lesser number of staff members and average footfall of patients. The professional and enterprise plans, however, are better for advanced control over your clinic as they offer loads of automated features. The professional and enterprise plans are, however, very similar. The major change is only visible when you jump from the basic to the pro plan. I would recommend the enterprise plan only if you have multiple clinics to manage. For majority of single clinic owners with multiple staff members, they would feel that professional plan is the best way to go. For each plan, there is a monthly, quarterly, and yearly billing option with benefits for long-term subscribers. You can check the plans in detail on our website www.dcmslive.com. The link is also available in the description of the video. You can also contact us at 7696569949. We will be happy to handle your queries. So that's all for today's demo of DCMS. Thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. Feel free to contact us for any query or quotations for your clinic. Thank you.